So the whole time travel thing was just a ruse put on by the guest at the reception? Looks like it. I knew there had to be some kind of trick to it. Wow, 2 wedding receptions? Can you imagine? I wonder how much that must have cost them. I have no idea. You have to ask, you're not rich enough to want to know. Still, if you got the money, it's a pretty good way to cover things up if you ask me. You got that right. Wish I would have been pretty bored. Hi, I'm back! Hey Maya, are you all set to go? Yep, ready when you are. So, what should we start with? Let's start with reviewing what we learned at the trial. What Adam thought was Santa was really just a performance put on by the Sprockets. But other than that, it seems that what Adam told us was actually all true. What really matters right now is, that the mystery person Alan said he saw as he was being attacked. So who is this mystery person? That's a $1 million question, I'm afraid. But if we want to clear Alan of any suspicion, then figuring out who they are is key. I think I'd take toilets for $200 instead of Mr. White. At least there were only so many people on that airship that night. We know who the mastermind of the whole cover plot was too, so that's good. I mean the groom? Born Sprocket, right? Exactly. He might know something that could help us out. So then what am I doing here? I'm a very busy man, you know. All the other people involved are Sean's family members. So I thought I'd better start by interviewing you. Even if I probably shouldn't trust a word out of your mouth. Oh man. I have a really tight schedule, but heck, what are friends for, right? Okay, pal, go ahead, ask me anything. You remember it was you who came to me for help in the first place, right? So, are you thinking about a new look, Nick? What are you talking about? That red jacket! Oh, that's Apollo's. Maybe you should wear a little red every once in a while. But, it's not really your color, is it? Then again, you never wear anything but blue. So why not give it a try? Here you go, Nick. Put it on! Like I said, it's not even mine. I want to go over exactly what happened before I stepped outside this office again. Since you were there, Larry, do you think you can help me get it all straight in my head? If I gotta. Okay, so the first reception was held at 7 PM on the day of the incident. That's the one you tried to crash, right? Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. And then they locked me up in a cabin. It was awful, I tell you. We're not here to focus on you, Larry. And then the incident occurred after this first reception at around 10 PM. Alan was attacked in the reception hall by Gloomsbury. He forced out onto the Vista deck and was just about to kill her. But Ellie fought back and ended up killing her Gloomsbury instead. Screwed up, the family quickly put together a second reception. That's what Eddie's claiming anyway. I know my Ellie didn't do it. The key point here is the mysterious person Alan says he saw strike Gloomsbury. This was before she passed out. Did you see anybody suspicious stalking around that day? Nope, not a soul. Because I was locked up in the cabin at the time! But you managed to escape and sneak back into the reception hall. That's when you switched the lantern in the event hall to the lantern in the hold, right? Did you see anybody then? No, that place was completely deserted. I guess because that Chris Butler guy had everybody gathered together somewhere. That makes sense, he must have been going over the cover-up plan with them. So, clearly, the murder had already happened by the time Larry got out. He must have gotten everything ready fast and had the second reception soon after that. After that second reception, Ellie went to clean up the reception hall. And as luck would have it, that's when she found the body in the lantern I brought up. I tried to do something nice for Ellie out of the goodness of my heart, and this happened. We still don't know exactly what happened during the actual motor itself. Let's have to look into it, along with the identity of that mysterious person. So while the motor was taking place, you were locked up in a cabin. Did you see anything unusual while you were in there? In the cabin? Let's see. Well, there was that pterodactyl flying through the sky. That's pretty unusual. Oh, right. That drawing of that pterodactyl you saw. What's with all the air quotes? I really did see it, I swear. But Larry, the time travel thing never actually happened. Which means you couldn't have seen a weird pterodactyl flying through the sky. Oh. Are you telling me I am a super popular picture book author? No, I'm just sure you saw something else and mistook that for a flying reptile. You're making me doubt my own eyes. Now I'm not even sure what I saw. By the way, you have no idea what actually happened at the real scene of the murder. That's right. I can say that with every confidence. Oh wow, would you look at the time? I better go. I have a book signing to get to. A book signing? Whose book? Whose do you think? Mine, of course. It's a Louis T. Oxton book signing. I bet you went around and begged a bunch of bookstores so that you do one. Of course not. They're the ones coming around to beg me. Looks like I guessed right. Anyway, I have to go. I sent you 10 copies of my new book that just got released the other day, alright? 10? It's very generous of you. What are you talking about? I'm gonna send you the bill too, of course. Let's put him down as office expenses or something. We'll see ya! Wait, Larry, we don't need... Oh, he's gone. I'll take a copy, boss. Oh, and make sure it's signed. Oh, boy. Jushi's not gonna like this. Office expense. There goes our first lead. What you want to tackle next, Nick? Right, we should really hit the streets now, huh? How about we go see Ellen? Sounds good, boss. I bet I can cheer her up. I thought you were going to help Jushi with her magic show again today, Athena. Weren't you supposed to go meet her right about now? Jushi said she was going to practice her new trick on you, if I recall. On me? Really? Jushi is an important source of income for our agency, you know. You can leave the case to us, so you can go ahead and run along now. But, boss... Off you go, Athena. Oh, I don't want to die. We better get going too, Maya. Okay. Oh, my poor sweet son. I wonder how he's getting along without me. Hello, Ellen? Oh, Mr. White, what's going to happen with the trial, do you think? Well, first and foremost, we have to hurry up and find this mystery person you saw just before you passed out. Do you think that person could be the real killer? It's quite possible. If we can prove that, we can clear you of all charges. Actually, would you happen to know where Soren is right now? He's usually busy with meetings all afternoon, but he should be home by evening. I think I better go have a chat with him later then. Am I being treated to a review of someone's underwear? Mr. White, don't tell me. You suspect my sweet Soren? Well, he is the one who masterminded the second reception after the time skip. So I thought he might be able to tell us something. How could you, Mr. White? You can't possibly think my son would never kill anyone. Alright, just calm down. No, nothing accusing my son. Please, I'm not accusing anybody, so please put the pen and ladle down, alright? Really? Cross my heart. So for now, would you mind if I ask you a few more things about the case? I better be careful not to provoke her. Could you tell me about Saul? There's nothing to tell. He's squeaky clean. Alright, okay. I should avoid the topic of Soren right now. Let's talk about something else then. Fine, but you won't hear a peep out of me about Soren. Talk about pulling teeth. Can you tell me about Pierce Nicody then? Yes. He came to Sprocket Man about a year ago. As a family butler, he's now in charge of anything in the household. Only a year ago? Did he have some kind of special connection with the family? Mr. Mates, I'm not privy to such things, I'm afraid. That might have been Soren's order, but Pierce is the one who coordinated the whole thing. He's the one who really orchestrated the Grand Time Travel Force. He must have quite a bit of authority in that family. But no matter how good he is at his job, how can anyone gain that much influence in a single year? I really don't know. I mean, he is an excellent butler, wouldn't that explain it? Is it really as simple as that? You thought was time travel was really just a cover-up carried out by your in-laws. It said Soren was the one who ordered the whole thing. I still can't believe it, even if the second reception was fake. Soren would never use time travel for something like that. He's very serious about his time machine research, you know. There's a reason he's researching time machines, actually. Something about something he wishes he could change. Isn't the whole idea of time running back in time itself a little fantastic? I don't think so. After all, Sean said real time travelers do exist. Really? Really now? You think he knows someone who actually traveled through time? That's right. I haven't seen it personally, but Sean said as much. So I believe it. Somebody who actually traveled through time, huh? Pretty hard to believe. Thank you, Alan. Now that's your investigation now, aren't you? Yes, that's right. Please make sure you don't cause Sean any trouble, okay? I'm afraid I can't promise you that. What? Please, baby dude, please don't upset my poor son any further. I'm begging you. I'll do my best not to cause him any unnecessary trouble. Oh, I couldn't bear his son ever came under suspicion. I'd rather found guilty myself. Alan, please, don't work yourself up like this. You don't want John to worry, do you? No. You're right. The flood waters recede once more. So what do we do now, Nick? Well, Alan said Son is usually in meetings until the evening, so Let's save our house call until then. Why don't we get some more in dark and figure out the next move from here? Wads, Nick. So, where should we start? Let's see. Are there any places we haven't examined yet? I already investigated the reception hall and Sprocket Manor. I know. We haven't looked at the Vista deck or the hold yet. Hey, you're right. We've got some pretty important places left to examine, don't we? The Vista deck is the actual scene of the murder, right? And the lantern with the body and it was stored in the hold. I think there's a good chance we'll find some important clues in those locations. Do we know how to get to the hold? Good question. I think it was labeled in the diagram of the airship in this pamphlet. There it is. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. So this is the hold. This is where Pierce orchestrated the whole cover-up operation. Better go over this place with a fine-tooth comb. Hey, Nick. Aren't we supposed to need a key card to get in here? You're right. I wonder why it wasn't locked. How's it going, Mr. White? Emma, what are you doing here? Just a little independent investigating. For my own sake. Gotta keep the mind sharp. So the door security system was turned off for the police investigation. I'd like to investigate the hold ourselves. Would that be alright? Yeah, sure. At least it's finished the examination anyway. Thanks. We'll just take a quick look around then. Oh, right. You should know that the floor doubles as a huge lift. You can use that lever way back there to raise up to the Vista deck. The police inspected already, but didn't find anything of a particular interest, it seems. If you do go up to the Vista deck with the lift, be careful not to fall off. Got it? Thanks. It goes double for you, Maya. Yes, ma'am. Let's get this show on the road. Looks like there's some fingerprints on this candelabra. Yeah, I just got done dusting that. I was able to pull a set of left-hand prints. Do you know who those prints are? Do you know whose prints they are? Yes. The prints belong to the victim, Miss Gloomsbury. Dumas? Don't say Dumas, it's not funny. Nick! I just figured out something amazing. You did? Get this. The fingerprints on the candelabra were from his left hand. And Mr. Doom and Gloom must have been left-handed. What do you think about that? Do I have the makings of a great detective or what? You're real silly Sally if you thought that deduction was in any way encyclopedic. Hey, you're pretty good, Maya. I looked into it myself and sure enough, the victim really was left-handed. Really? I got it right? Awesome! Good for you, Maya. Good for you? That's what you got to say? I think you did a real good job, Maya. Way to go. I guess we can never have too much info. Now you're talking. Come to think of it, this candelabra isn't in the photo Larry took of the hold, is it? Picture was taken when they were getting ready for the first reception, right? candelabra must have been brought in here sometime after that, then. It's still possible it has something to do with the incident, though. But add to evidence file just in case. Oh, by the way, Mr. White, you can have this fingerprint powder if you like. You're giving this to us? So, I have 4 other sets. Thanks. I feel like there's something more to the candelabra, but I can't put my finger on it. Look, there's a level to lift demo told us about. Let's try going up on it. I'll go from the shreds. There goes nothing. Wait, I'm not even on it yet. Hey, Maya, stop the lift. Oops, sorry. I got a little carried away. Don't mind that. Move over a little. Okay. Is that blood? Blood? Let me see. Should be Mr. Gloomsbury's blood. Well, this lift goes into the Vista deck where the murder took place, so I think that's the most logical conclusion. But I thought the victim was clubbed to death and there wasn't much blood. Someone tells me I better take a picture of this. I should ask Emma about it some more later. Maya, can you bring the lift back down now? You got it! I'll go flip the switch again. There. Done. I want to find out some more about the blood stain. But for now, I guess we should go up to the Vista deck and take a look around the actual crime scene for ourselves. The view must be great from up there. I bet it would be awesome. You mean it would be if it wasn't the scene of a murder? Okay, to the Vista deck we go. Make sure you actually get on the lift this time, Nick. I know. Okay, I'll just flip the switch again, and away we go. Whoa! Look at the gorgeous view! And this is where Alan was attacked, and Mr. Gloomsbury was killed. Just one wrong step and it's splat on the ground below. So we gotta investigate the stuff that's a little closer to the edge. Oh, I don't see much of anything over there. The police investigation didn't turn up any clues either, so maybe we don't need to. Oh, I get it. You're scared, aren't you, Nick? Oh, of course not. Come on, let's get back down for sticking out the hold. So there are 2 male pig bull lanterns in the reception hall. That must mean these 2 are female pig cow lanterns. Then he got those sexes mixed up when he replaced the one in the reception hall, huh? Didn't you see the horns? The difference is pretty glaring if you ask me. And yet he manages not to notice. That's what makes Larry Larry. And Larry being Larry is why I've seen more than my fair share of trouble for a lifetime. Oh, Mr. White! You know that lantern the victim was found inside of in the reception hall? I'm just let you go piece it back together so the police can examine it. Oh, okay. I'll step by for a look too once you're done fixing it. About this blood stain. This is something about it strike you as odd. What's so odd about the victim's blood? That's not exactly... This is something about it that bothers me. Now that you mention it... I can't say I necessarily disagree with you. Maybe I should think about this some more with her. Any progress with your investigation? Not conclusive yet, I'm afraid. Almost everybody was involved with the cover-up. It's hard to know who or what to believe. I know what you mean. Unless you have some compelling evidence, I'm afraid it's going to be a tough trial for you. You're telling me. There isn't much time left, so I just got to make do and see what I can turn up. Emma, can we check out this candelabra a little bit more? A little more? What do you... Oops! What happened? Emma stopped the candelabra and the candle slipped off. Well, let's be careful with that. It might be important evidence. Wait a minute. Now what? One of the pins that hold the candles in is broken. What? There's definitely something fishy about this candelabra. There is. What makes you say that? Caught forensics investigators intuition. Already this for Prince earlier. Let's test it with luminol this time. Well, never has to use every test he has had at the same time as he could. Just hang on, this will only take a second. I hope this turns up a new lease somehow. Emma, did you find anything? Take a look at this, Mr. White. What is all that blood doing on there? Maybe somebody got hurt while they were setting up for the reception. These pins are pretty sharp. If one of the pins is broken, it means there was some force involved. Do you think maybe somebody got stabbed? Nobody's reported anything like that. It's quite a bit of blood. I wonder whose it is. If I have anything that might shed some light on that, I should probably show it to Emma. About this blood stain. What about it? There's something about it that's been bothering me. Oh yeah? What's that? Well, there's a huge blood stain on the crime scene left, and a blood stain candelabra. Now this is the only guess, but I'm thinking maybe these two blood stains are from... I'm thinking maybe these two blood stains are from the same source. I guess that is a possibility. Can we compare the two blood stains? Would that take a lot of time? Are you kidding? Don't underestimate the power of science. I'll be done in a jiffy. And there was also... And that didn't take long now, did it? It seems the blood from the left and the candelabra from the same person. Well, the victim was clubbed to death and there wasn't all that much blood. But this isn't Mr. Gloomsbury's blood. Well, this is just a guess, but... Like Mr. Gloomsbury stabbed someone with the candelabra pin. That would explain both the huge blood stain on the left and the blood on the candelabra. Oh my goodness! If that's true, then that means there was somebody else present at the scene of the murder. It does, doesn't it? Ellen's statement about a third person. Emma, could you have this blood analyzed? Sure thing. See this blood stain on a candle album with the victim's prints on it. This is what be the thing to back up Ellen's memory of seeing the third person. Next up, reception hall. Might be worth taking another look around in there. Reception hall? The forensics team is in there investigating right now. Oh, they are? We're out there just to sit around, so let's go check out something else. Good idea. We can go question some people. Especially Sean. I have quite a few questions for that guy. Sounds good, Nick. I'll have to do some legwork then. Yep. I thought we'd head to Sean's house for starters. He was accompanying the police on the investigation here earlier, but he's probably home by now. Great, thanks. Later, Emma.